Bertha Lynn is one of Denver's most recognized and honored broadcast journalists. She grew up in Tacoma, Washington.
I was a junior in high school, and I had been invited to go to a TV station to represent my school, Aquinas Academy. And I went into the studio and saw cables on the floor and lights hanging down, and just immediately was mesmerized by the environment. I fell in love with that environment. It's interesting to me that I'm still doing that, and it still suits me. One time I was watching the network and saw an actual African-American woman broadcasting from a party convention for one of the presidential campaigns. And I thought, wow, look at her. I can do that.
She enrolled at Washington State University studying broadcast journalism. She spent her junior year in Paris, then graduated from WSU in 1976.
Thought that I might end up being a foreign correspondent. Right out of college, I came to Denver. Immediately fell in love with a guy who didn't want to go anywhere. So I stayed here and decided to make a life here in Denver, Colorado, and it has proven to be one of the best decisions I ever made. Lucky me, I was hired for a summer internship in 1976. And I got to experience everything that went on in the newsroom.
Her first job in television was as a reporter.
Detectives at the scene tell us marijuana sometimes is laced with PCP and that the children may have come in contact with it by eating the seed.
And then an anchor at Channel 9, then KBTV in Denver.
And I did live shots in the noon news with Ann Penny and Frank Courier, and I got promoted to be the noon anchor.
Now, 7 News, Denver's best source of news and information, with Marty Ahrens, Bertha Lynn.
In 1984, she joined the 7 News team at KMGH.
Well, Channel 7 afforded me the opportunity to spread my wings and be in a place other than where I'd grown up. When I left, I was able to show what I could do. Good morning, everyone. I'm Bertha Lynn.
She has been delivering the news to the Denver market for over 30 years.
Thanks for joining us for our live coverage as we watch DIA take flight.
Live from Denver 7, this is 7 News.
Today, she is the anchor woman of the 7 News at 11 a.m.
Every aspect of what I have to do during the day is challenging and enjoyable. Big stories stay in your memory. Covering the Democratic National Convention, getting to meet people that you admire, like Oprah Winfrey. We get the chance to meet some fantastic people, but it's those mundane, everyday chances to prove yourself to people and be there for them when they need you that I think really come back to you. I think those are when you really build relationships with people.
Bertha is a National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Heartland Chapter Silver Circle inductee. She's won Emmys for Best News Anchor, Best Morning Noon News, and as host of People to Watch. She's also received the Colorado Association of Black Journalist Presidents Award, among others.
I always wondered why there weren't more women, why there weren't more minorities in the industry. And I always thought, well, if given the opportunity, if I do a good job, others will get an opportunity. So I felt that kind of responsibility.
Bertha has spent over 30 years serving the Denver community. She served 6 years on the SCFD board after being appointed by Governor Roy Romer. She's a member of the Denver Art Museum's African American Outreach Task Force, serves as a trustee for Regis University, and served on the board of the Colorado Women's Foundation.
What more could I ask? I wanted to get into broadcasting. That was 34 years ago, and here I am still, and I'm still enjoying it. As I look at the list of honorees from years past, I know so many of those honorees, and to think that I could be included in them, this is not anything that I ever would have envisioned when I entered the business. I just want to say thank you.
The broadcast professionals of Colorado proudly welcome Bertha Lynn into the BPC 2010 Hall of Fame.